Why is it the blindfolded one? Why? Why is it the blindfolded one? Yo, what is up, guys? We're back with another NHL 25 fantasy draft. This one, number 1414, blindfold draft. Not just cold. I'm not going to play a game of Survivor here. This is what I'm going to be using for my blindfold. That's it. I was debating on if I was going to, allow myself to look in between picks. I'm going to do my absolute very best not to look at all. Literally just draft the whole team. If I get all forwards, I get all forwards. I will at a certain point stop myself and pick a goalie. I can't not pick a goalie. I mean, can't not pick two goalies. So I'm just going to pick when I feel like the time is right. I'm going to go pick a goalie. Hopefully everything runs smoothly. Hopefully I manage to get enough defensemen. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll end up with 15 defensemen. I really hope that doesn't happen, but if it does, they'll play forward. In the future, I might try this one again and do blindfolded, pick my forwards, pick my defensemen, or, allow myself to choose the position first. But for this one, just straight blindfolded, pick the team other than goalies. I'll have to look. That being said, guys, let's and again, I'm not just gonna pick the top player. I'm gonna scroll down and just blindfolded. We'll pick a team. Let's get right into the gameplay here. All right, so GM blindfold. Team. I think it's only fitting. Let's do it quick. And I really honestly can't see. Let's see. Dallas Stars. Okay. I'm glad it didn't land on the Leafs, because if it did, I honestly don't know if I would have believed that I even did it or not. We are going to be the Stars. Doesn't matter. We're doing fantasy draft, obviously. Don't need to worry about that. Off, on, off. Everything off except fantasy draft. We'll get in, we'll turn injuries off, and we'll get started with the draft. I am going to guess we are going to get pick number 3. We're going to do really well this time. Let's see. Oh, pick number 4. I'm not complaining. I am for sure just going to click the top player and take. We're going to get a superstar. Then after that, I will promise I will move around. But for this first one, I'm taking the top. I don't care. I'm taking the top. So I'll get my blindfold on. I won't be able to see anything from here on out. Hopefully it's just press A, and it gives me my player. Again, I'll take it off every now and then just when I have to do the goalie. That'll be my rule. If I take it off, the next player I have to take is the goalie. So if I screw this first one off right up the hop and I take my blindfold off after 10 minutes and find out I've drafted no one, then we're taking a goalie first overall. Either way, putting it on. You'll see it all in real time here. So I cannot see. Not at all. So let's get started. I'm just, I can't see at all. I'm hoping I'm at the screen to pick a player now. I don't know who's on top, but that's who we're taking. I think it's a good spot to take a goalie, even if I did screw it up. So I am going to do my first peek to take a goalie. So I was screwed up here. Make pick. Oh my god, I've taken 2 players so far. So I don't know what I've been doing, but here we are. We're going to be taking the goalie. I will hover over, put the blindfold back on. I'm just going down 2. Make selection. Did it actually make selection? It did not. See, this is oh, I see my problem here. I have to press up. This is okay. We're going to change how we're doing this. Just a little bit. I'm here. I'm going to put the blindfold on right now. Go to the player I'm going to pick, and then just take the blindfold off and make sure I pick the right player. It's the only way we're going to do this. I'm still completely blind. I still can't see what we're doing. So, like I said, I'll put it on. We should be in the make pick screen. go down to here. This is who we're taking. So we're taking Pionk. Okay, it works. It's still blind. Take this. Take this player. Okay. Make pick. Okay, I'm gonna do that. So I still don't even know who we picked. At the screen. Pick a player. Go up to make pick. Click make pick. Did I do it? I did. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. I'm gonna trust myself. Try it again. So at the selection screen, let's go just right here. Up to make pick. Make selection. Should be it. Let's double check again that it's working right. It's not. Okay. Make pick. Make pick. Okay. So I'm really trying here. So are we at the screen? Okay, we're at the screen. Click the player. Again, I can't see who it is. I'm going to just, after I click the player, I'm going to do this just to make sure we actually make the pick. And then blindfold back on. Player selection. Pick this guy. There we go. Okay, so we have a system figured out. Make pick. And again, I can't see who it is. Honestly, my eyes don't even have time to adjust enough to see. So get into the player selection screen. Let's just take the next one down. Make pick. Okay. We're getting a roll here. Player selection screen. Let's go down a little bit here. Take this guy up to make pick. Oh, I punched myself in the face. Okay, I can't see you guys. If that's not enough to make you believe, then nothing should be here. Player selection screen. This one. Make pick. I'm gonna try and do it for a bit. If I screw up, this will all be cut out. Make pick. Oh, I don't even know where I am. I think I'm at the make pick screen. I am. Make pick. Okay. Make pick. Get the fourth player down. Go up. Make pick. Give it some time. Click again. Make pick. Make pick. Again, I'm probably gonna have to chop this down a lot just to make it flow, because it's hard to talk while I'm trying to focus on actually doing this correctly. I really hope I am. I think I have it figured out by now. That I click into the players. I scroll to who I want. Again, I can't see them. I click who I want. I pick up. I make pick. I think that's it. So. Into the player menu, scroll to pick a player, take the player, make the pick, not cancel. Yeah, again, you guys know what I'm taking. Right now, all I know is I have McKinnon, and I think Spurgeon, and Markstrom. I think that's what I know. After that, I honestly have no idea who's on this team. Again, you guys are going to be cackling if all I've taken so far is defensemen. Or if all I've taken is forwards. Okay, make pick. I'm going to use this next one to check in and get a goalie. So I'm taking my blindfold off. Oh my god. So, I mean, there you have it, guys. Oh, have I picked... Oh my god, I've picked more than a whole team. I've been doing this too well. Ugh. Well, I'll take my last goalie. Again, I'll do it blindfolded, and then after that we'll be we'll look and see who our first 20 positional players were, and that's who we'll take. So I'll click on goalies, and then I'll take one. You know what? I'm gonna make a guess. I'm gonna guess that we're getting James Reimer right here. Okay, we will Scimitar draft. Have a look at this team. Again, I have no idea. I mean, I see a couple names right now, but other than that, I do not know. Whew. Okay, so this is an interesting team to say the least. I don't know what to think of this team. I mean, Pionk, Granlund, Gostisbehere, Toffoli, McDonough. Like, this team is a bit of a mess, honestly. Yeah, McKinnon, Petro, and oh, I thought we took Spurgeon. It wasn't even Spurgeon. We took Petro. So yeah, that Markstrom pick was really bad. But I mean, I said if I peaked, I would have to do it, and I did. So, yeah, let's get into this season. You'll next time you guys see me, we'll be at the lines. I'll have the lines all fixed. I'll have who our team is on our team. But yeah, interesting one. I'll see you guys in a second. I figured it out, guys. So I had to look. It took me a lot of brain power. The fact that I forgot to take the goalie and I drafted too many players really screwed my little pea brain up here. So the cutoff for players on our list that we were back there was Yarncroc. So Petrie and Cole did not make the team. They were also selected before Jones. They did not make the team. Yarncroc was the cutoff. So as you can see here, first line, Bjorkstrand, McKinnon, Toffoli. We got Kane, Granlund, Schwartz. Then we have Brent Burns, which if you're going to get a defenseman that has to play forward, Brent Burns probably a pretty good choice. He used to be a forward. So we have Burns, Backlund, Coyle, Martinook, Dubois, Yarncroc. Or Yarncroc. Either way. Not a bad forward core. On D, McDonough, Petro, pretty good first pair. Tanev, Gostisbehere, pretty good second pair. And then Pionk and Murphy. Wouldn't mind getting Pionk moved up. That works better. Okay, so that's going to be our lines. Yeah, honestly, if this even works. Okay, yeah, that's going to be our lines. Pionk and Petro, Ghost and Tanev, McDonough and Murphy. And then in net, I mean, like you already know, we have Markstrom, 89 overall. He's going to play the most of the games. And then Martin Jones. Shockingly enough, I think this team's going to make the playoffs. McKinnon's going to lead us. He's only going to get 96 points, though. He doesn't have a lot of support there. Just making sure none of these guys can play. And I can bump him up, but no, none of them can play center. Okay, yeah, that's going to be our team. Yeah, I'm going to guess we're going to make the playoffs. McKinnon, 90. I don't know. If I just said a number, I'd said a number, but I'm going to guess 96. His overall. He's going to get his overall in points. I'll just see you guys at the end of the regular season. Hopefully we make playoffs. See you in a second. We're back, guys. Blindfold is off. It's getting too warm. I mean, if you can see, I mean, as you can see, 47, 25, and 10. We definitely made the playoffs. Nathan McKinnon, 120 points. I don't even know what to say. Maybe I should do every draft with my eyes closed. Yeah, McKinnon just kind of took over and led this team. Toffoli and Granlund. Granlund was on that second line, and I wanted him on. Wow, what a playmaker. 70 assists. But yeah, that first line, almost, close to plus 30 for all of them. And, yeah, I mean, McKinnon, 120 points. What are you supposed to say about him? Let's have a look at our goalies. Actually, before we look at our goalies, Brent Burns is 5th on the entire team, on the third line, 5th on the entire team in scoring with 60 points. The dude probably should be a forward. I might honestly do this more often, where I cheese a little, take him as a forward. Let's look at goalies. Goalies, Markstrom definitely started the most games. 38, 19, and 8, 3 shutouts. Only an 8.95 and a 3.15. So it's a good thing that McKinnon was outscoring our problems in net. Maybe our defense was just bad. Either way, let's look at the entire league. We have Philip Gustafsson leading the way in wins. Aiden Hill looks poised to win the Vezina here. 44 wins, 20 losses, 4 OT losses, 7 shutouts, a 9.21 or 2.46. You know, his GAA and his save percentage are kind of what sets him apart from Gustafsson here. And Demko. But again, I'm just looking at these two guys with 40 plus wins. Aiden Hill's winning your Vezina here. Pretty easy decision on that one. Let's have a look at skaters. Skaters Kaprizov on the Leafs. Wow. With 74 goals, leads the league with 124 points. And look at that. The entire first page, over 100 points. Don't see that very often in this game. And I never touch the sliders for scoring. All the way down to Heischer here with 101 points. And you love to see it. Ovi with over 100 and Crosby with 97. You know who I don't see is Connor McDavid. I don't know if I skipped over him. I had to cut some out. But yeah, Connor McDavid, only 83 points, just barely over a point per game. You know, putting up the same production as Matt Duchene. Crazy how this game works. And on St. Louis, I don't know. I'm not going to look to see who else was on this team there. But, I mean, there you have it. That's your league leaders here. I mean, thought we were going to have the highest score in the league. Unfortunately not. Goals is, yeah, Kaprizov and Matthews both in the 70s. McKinnon with 66 should have been good enough, but apparently not in this sim. Let's get out. We have the Jets in the first round. We'll get through these playoffs, and then yeah, I guess we'll hopefully win a cup. Wrong button. Try it again. Let's get to the playoffs. So same as always, we'll sim the first 3. We'll only slow sim if it's elimination or we can win the cup. The sim's so slow on NHL 25. First game, we win 6-1. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win. I'm not going to say it. I've thought it, so it's probably not going to happen. I'm allowed to think it. We sweep the Jets in the first round. And, yeah, we worked for that last one. OT win. Let's see who we're getting in the second round. Are we going to be getting someone that had a long series? We are getting the Avs. So, again, same thing. Let's sim the first 3. We win. We lose big. And we bounce back and win. So let's sim one more. See if we get the 3. Oh, I think I might be simming 2. We win. We win. Beat the Avs in 5. The way this is going, I think we're going to win the next round in 6 and then win the cup in 7. Sounds okay to me. All right. Same again. First 3. Conference Finals, Vancouver. We win the first in OT. We win the next. We win the next. Not going to say it. Wow. And based on that, it looks like us and the Canes probably swept in the conference finals, which is kind of crazy. Not what you want to see as a hockey fan, but that's what it is. Wow. Playoffs only on the 5th of April, so let's keep it the same. Sim the first 3. We win, we lose, we win. Okay. We don't change anything just because it's the finals. Let's win this one. We lose. Okay. Knotted up at 2 apiece. I guess I could have just seen that on the side. I didn't need to go back. We win an OT. We have a chance to win the cup. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. This is the first. This will be the. Why is it the blindfolded one? Why? Why is it the blindfolded one? First period, we're out shooting them. Now they're out shooting us. No, sorry, we are Dallas. We're out shooting them. Looks like we're getting a pretty good goaltending battle here in the first period. I have no idea who their goalie is. But, I mean, Markstrom's holding it down for us as well. Let's start the second. We'll, we give them a power play. They cannot convert. Time's ticking away. We get our first power play of the game. We also cannot convert. Definitely didn't think this team was going to be the one to make it to the finals. Again, I had no idea. I literally was blindfolded when I drafted this team, which is the most embarrassing part. The one that I literally do blindfolded is our best team ever. And if this is the team that wins the cup, again, I'm saying if. I'm not putting the horse before the cart here. If this is the team, or the cart before the horse, if this is the team that wins the cup, that's embarrassing. The team that I finally win with is the team that is the team I did blindfolded. Let's slow sim. When we get down a little further, maybe I'll go ×4 or something. We give them a power play. Again, we kill it off. Wow, this is a goalie battle, and their goalie is playing well, and Michael Granlund scored, and they answer right back less than a minute later. We get another power play. We score again. Oliver Bjorkstrand. Martinook scores. They get one back. Wow. Okay, the floodgates are open. Getting down 3, 2, 1, 22 seconds. Hopefully they do not score. I mean, unbelievable, guys. That this is going to be the team that does it. And we're doing it. We didn't even look at league standings at the end to see who won the President's Trophy, anything. We'll have a look at that after this. Start game. Wow. Wow. This is embarrassing. I am curious because every single time I ever, jump into a sim, it's always a center ice face-off. And there's no way that there was something that happened right before I decided to jump in that made it so we should have a center ice. I think they should fix that in future games because it is unrealistic. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Are they not going to pull their goalie? Just dump it out. Get it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. The Blindfold team. Oh, we get a Stanley Cup. The God-forsaken Blindfolded team is the one that finally gets us a Stanley Cup. You can't make it up. I think this just goes to show how random this game is. We have a defenseman on forward. We aren't even using Tyler Toffoli wins the Conn Smythe. 8 goals, 18 assists, 26 points, 46 hits. I mean, you can't dispute it. I'm sure McKinnon was up there too if we're winning the cup, but wow. Lord Stanley's coming out. This is the team, the one that I do blindfolded. I have absolutely zero input other than the time. And the best part is I didn't even choose when we were picking our goalie because the first one, I screwed up the draft and thought I was like 6 picks in, and then I took the goalie. And then for our next one, I drafted way too many players and drafted him with like our, 25th pick. So like this was, again, any input I have was a screwed up input that I wasn't even supposed to do. Like this is totally the sim. This is blindfolded, literally not trying to pick the best team. This is no input from me, and we win the cup. And again, I try and put an input. I try to get to fully lift the cup. I give it to Bjorkstrand instead. I double up. Guys, we won the cup. I'll take it. It's the lucky blindfold. I'm gonna keep this. You know what? Let's put it right over the mic here. We're gonna keep it here from now on. I mean, it is like almost -40 where I live right now, so maybe I won't leave it here. Maybe I'll use it. Give it to Foley, Conn Smythe winner, the MVP for us for the playoffs. After him, I think I'll give it to Markstrom. But I mean, come on, the team that the blindfold team, the team that I don't do anything, is finally the one we win the cup. Bit of a kick in the teeth. Not gonna lie. Let's give it to Markstrom. Hopefully this is the last player, and then we'll get the pitcher. We'll have a look at all the stats, and we'll get out of here. But 14 drafts it took to win the Stanley Cup. If you've watched my older videos, the ones before this, it was only a few videos ago that I actually I won a cup doing a different kind of video. It wasn't a draft, so I'm not going to count it. But that last one was my first Stanley Cup win in 25, regardless of having fun, doing it on my own, recording, whatever. That was my first Stanley Cup. This one is now my first fantasy draft Stanley Cup, and it feels a lot better. I hate that it was blindfolded because really I didn't do anything. That just goes to show you, this game is so random. Stanley Cup champion, Dallas Stars. Let's see Nate Mack's name on that cup. Let's see Granlund. Let's see Toffoli. I mean, I don't even, other than McKinnon, do any of these guys even have a cup? Off the top of my head, there's none that I see that do. Oh, Petro. McDonough. Yarncroc, I feel like, was on one team, but I don't think so. I really don't think so. There you have it, guys. Your Dallas Stars are Stanley Cup champions. Unbelievable. Let's sim the one day just to get the pop-up and see what we want to see here. Oh, sim an extra day. I guess the AHL playoffs are not over yet. And there we have it. Stanley Cup champion, Dallas Stars, Calder Cup to Manitoba Moose. Now let's go have a look at the stats for the playoffs here. So, playoff tree. We'll look at Carolina first. So Carolina, they go through the Flyers in 7, the Rangers in 6, the Devils in a sweep, which is what we thought before meeting us in the finals, where they lost in 6. Again, we know ours, but we went through the Jets in 4, the Avs in 5, the Canucks in 4, and the Canes in 6. I mean, they put up the best fight of any of the teams, but I mean, we went 16-3. That's one of the best playoff runs of all time. I mean, it could even be the best playoff run of all time. Let's have a look at the team stats here. Toffoli was obviously, we know, the leading scorer. McKinnon wasn't too far behind with 23, and then Bjorkstrand with 15. So we did get it done by committee. Brent Burns did fall off a little bit, but I mean, 12 points on the third line is nothing to shake your head at. Let's have a look at our goalies here. Goalies, Markstrom played them all. Jones did get in for a little bit and played quite well when he did. So it looks like to be only for almost an entire game's worth. Markstrom, again, 16-3, 0 OT, 1 shutout, a 919 and a 254. That's good goaltending. It's better than the regular season. I'm glad he stepped up. Let's have a look at the entire league. Shesterkin, he fought. I mean, he played incredible. A 931, a 236. He had the opportunity to be a J.S. Giguère here. If he had, maybe some better numbers, more shutouts, then maybe he'd get that Conn Smythe in a losing effort. But yeah, for sure not giving it to him with being on the losing team there. 23 games, 14-7-2, and 1 shutout. Fantastic. He tried to get him there. They just couldn't do it for him. Let's have a look at all skaters. Sorry, I thought I was getting a Twitter notification for a Canucks trade. Wow. Austin Matthews doesn't even make it to the finals there, but 17 games, 27 points. They'll lead the playoffs. Toffoli's behind him. I mean, again, only 2 less games, and we made it all the way to the final, so pretty impressive. I'm guessing McKinnon led in goals. He did, yeah. And followed by Matthews, and then Ovi. Ovi was on the Canes, so again, pretty good numbers all around. I'm still a little dumbfounded that we actually did manage to win. Go do one thing before we get started. Just have a quick look at entire league standings. So we were the Dallas Stars. We finished 4th entire league, and we were actually 2nd in our conference, in our division, which is pretty impressive. Actually, we are 2nd in our conference as well. Pretty good. Let's just see if the top 16 made it. Like I said, it's always it's like 50-50. If you finish 15th in the league, you're almost guaranteed in this game not to make the playoffs, which is just incredible. But let's have a look at the awards. For the awards, again, we know those. Let's go individual. Kaprizov gets the Art and the Hart. Morrissey gets the Norris. Lady Bing goes to Kaprizov. Calder goes to Celebrini. Toffoli the Conn Smythe. Vezina does go to Hill, like I said, and the Jennings. Mashin and Braden Schneider. Berube gets to Jack Adams. Matthews gets the Selke. Ted Lindsay to Kaprizov. And the Rocket to Kaprizov. So basically, Kaprizov won everything. I mean, McKinnon doesn't care. He was real close to winning a lot of those awards. If it wasn't for Kirill Kaprizov, he would have been the one that cleaned up and won everything. He'd rather have a Stanley Cup, and he got it. That's it, guys. Stanley Cup champions. Let's get it off here. The lucky blindfold. We'll have to keep it close by for the rest of our drafts, I guess, and hopefully we can get some more cups. Yeah, if you like the video, drop a like, subscribe, throw a comment in there. I've been saying and writing in the description of all the videos, comments. Just I don't even care about any of the rest of it. Just comment on the videos a player's name. Don't have to put anything else, no qualifier, just a player's name, an NHL player's name. It can be good, it can be bad, it can be your favorite, it can be your least favorite, whatever it is. Once I get enough players, I'm gonna make a commenter team, and I'll plop them into the NHL and see if you guys can win a cup, or see if you guys just want to watch me suffer for 20 to 40 minutes with the worst team of all time. That being said, guys, have a good rest of your day. Peace.